Jeff Palmer, host of the GBC Academy TV show. Welcome to episode 1. We're here at the Academy Center at the beautiful Olympic View Golf Club. And to my right is the renowned Gordy Scutt. Gordy, welcome to GBC Academy TV.
It's wonderful to be here.
Great to see you, buddy. Great to see you. Well, thanks for joining us. You know, this is the inaugural episode, and so you should feel very honored to be the very first guest.
I do. I mean, it's lucky to get drawn right out of a hat.
I know you look pretty excited, and it's good times. Now, so Gordy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Maybe we can start about where you grew up, where you went to school, and how you got into golf.
All right. Well, I grew up in Victoria, born and raised here my whole life.
Awesome.
Started playing golf at about age 5. Just kind of got into it. My dad played a lot of golf. Got into it that way. Played all the way up until now. I went to University of Washington for a golf scholarship in '98 for 4 years there, and then tried my luck at trying to play for 4 years on the tour. And
nice.
Didn't make it. Now I'm here trying to help people to enhance their game with blessings.
Why don't we talk a little bit about what made you choose sort of getting into the industry or the business over sort of playing tour golf, and what led you to Olympic View?
Yeah, I guess after I kind of stopped playing, kind of pursuing the dream of it, I've always wanted to see other people succeed and make it there. So, and then opportunity came up here at Olympic View, which I think it's a great facility, the GBC Academy. The range, the practice facility is just phenomenal. So it was kind of a no-brainer to come out here. And I think it's a great spot that a lot of people want to go to, so I think it's been great trying to get a bunch of people on board, and I think it's been great so far. That's
awesome. I know the GBC Golf Academy at Olympic View now is a great team, and you're doing a great job. You're working with a lot of students, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your approach to teaching golf, and maybe a little bit about your basic philosophy of teaching? Yeah,
I mean, my philosophy, I guess, or my approach is pretty simple. I try and keep it pretty simple with all the students. I think the big thing is there's a few key things in the golf swing that are important, but try and make it so that they can do that without thinking too much and trying to get too much in their head, right? So that's always kind of been my goal, to focus on the small things that are important, but not get too much information in their head.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's what the great coaches do. They keep it simple enough, but are able to communicate the nuts and bolts of what they're trying to say, so people can improve and try to inspire them to practice and get better. So you're enjoying teaching. Are you still playing a little bit?
I still play. I play pretty much all the local stuff, so it's good. I mean, we have a fair amount of tournaments around here. A lot of 1-day, 2-day tournaments, so it's good. Keeps me active. I still love to compete. So.
Anyone who knows what's going on in golf will know that Gordy just came in second at the Cedar Hill Open, and also you just recently had a victory at the Arbutus Ridge Open this year in the pro division, and so it's been a pretty solid year for you so far.
Yeah, it's been a good start. So
that's great, man. Well, hopefully you'll keep it rolling, and I'm looking forward to getting out there with you and having some. The odd game, maybe putting a little something on the line, if you're up for it.
I'm always up for it.
Perfect. Now, today we're gonna head out onto the lesson tee at the GBC Golf Academy, and talk a little bit about iron shots, how to play an iron shot, hit a solid, crisp iron shot. What can you say about your approach to trying to hit a nice crisp iron shot? What do you try to do?
Big thing there, I think, is balance is always a big key. To stay on balance, make sure you're well balanced through the swing, make a nice smooth swing at it, and just make sure you get to your left side nice and solid.
Sweet. Well, why don't we head out and do it? Okay. Well, here we are out on the teaching tee, the lesson tee at the GBC Golf Academy. Gordy, let's show everybody how it's done, how to hit a crisp iron shot. Tell us a little bit about the magic that you weave.
Same thing. I like to keep it pretty simple, right? So obviously I'll get into my setup. really big thing, for, like I said, for me is making sure that I'm in full balance, because I want to make sure for iron shots we're trying to get precise, crisp contact. So I want to get in there fully balanced, and then just make sure on my way through I get all my way through and I'm balanced on the way through.
Right on. Awesome. Well, let's see you hit one or two. Great shot. Ever made a hole in one?
I've had 5.
5 aces. So you know Gordy is a great iron player. Anybody who makes more than 1 ace is a good iron player. When was your last hole in one?
Last one was 2004, I believe it was.
Now, when you've made your aces, have you tried to flight the ball or shape it, or do you just kind of try to hit it straight?
Pretty straight, but I like to shape a lot of my shots too, and I'm really big into flighting for sure.
That's awesome. So, for instance, if you wanted to hit a low iron shot, what would you do?
For me, hitting a low iron shot, same thing. I'm going to make sure that I am balanced through it. Big thing, I'm going to take same way back, but on the way through, cut it off, and then almost really accentuate staying down and through the shot to make sure that
staying down and finishing low.
Finishing low.
Controlling
yeah,
that finish. Interesting. Why don't you flight one for us? Hit a low shot. How about why don't you try something high? And what would you do to hit a high shot?
For me to hit one high, same thing. I'm going to obviously get in there nice and balanced. For me, I'm usually going to get a little more weight back behind it a bit, and then I really make sure that I get through to my left side, but I like to try and finish nice and high through the golf shot.
Nice and high, facing your target there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Great golf shot. So we've just seen a really nice, solid, straight, regular trajectory iron shot. A really nice, solid, low flighted shot, and one that goes higher. That is some talent there, my brother. Gordy, great having you on the show.
Thanks
This is Jeff Palmer. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. We'll have you back for sure. You've been very well behaved.
Nice.
All right. Jeff Palmer, the host of GBC Academy TV. Thanks for tuning in to episode 1 from myself and our Academy instructor, Gordy Scutt. Have a great day.